A very good morning, dear students. Once again, we are back with our online classes. In the previous sessions, we were discussing from the English Literature Chapter 1 and we had completed that. I hope that you all have been completed your studies. Am I right? Okay. So, today we are going to discuss from the English grammar. Look at here everyone. English grammar mentor with comprehension and composition. Okay, this is what your English second book. Look at here once again. English grammar mentor with comprehension and composition. We'll be learning today 2 chapters. Okay, and the first chapter's homework you have to do today itself, and the next day you have to do the second chapter homework. Is that clear, students? Okay, now listen carefully. What is the name of the chapter 1? Alphabetical order of words. Once again, read along with me. What is the name of the chapter 1? Alphabetical order of words. Now you may be thinking that what is an alphabetical order? Am I right? Alphabetical order क्या है? आप लोग इस बात के बारे में सोचते होंगे. Let me tell you. Alphabetical order is an indexing method in which names, terms or words are arranged in the same sequence as the letters of the alphabet. It's very simple. When you are looking at the dictionary, okay, जब आप dictionary देखते हो, dictionary के अंदर thousands of words are there. बहुत सारे words से fill किया हुआ है, but it's arranged in an order. लेकिन वो एक order में या एक sequence में arrange किया गया है. Am I right? Okay, how it is arranged? It is arranged in the way the alphabets are. Okay, alphabets are means A to Z. Okay, these are the 26 alphabets, and the same way we have to arrange the names and the persons or the things which are coming under the dictionary. I hope you all understood what is an alphabetical order. Yes, A to Z तक उसी order में हमें names, persons or things, anything you have to arrange in that same sequence. Is that clear? Listen here carefully. There are 3 rules we have to follow mainly in your book. It is given. First one is that the first letter of all the words are different. Okay, there are so many words given here. Look at the board first. Okay, doctor, red, teacher, name, month. Now the first letter is D here, and in this the first letter is R. Here the first letter is T, and here the first letter is N, and the last is first letter is M. Okay, is that clear everyone? So first you have to underline the first letter. यदि वर्ड का फर्स्ट लेटर अलग होगा, डिफरेंट होगा, तो हाउ यू हैव टू अरेंज इट एन अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर. यू हैव टू अंडरलाइन द फर्स्ट लेटर एंड यू हैव टू चेक which alphabet is coming first. Okay, look at that. D, R, T, N, M. So which alphabet is coming first? D. So you will be putting here D. Very good. Now which is the second one? M. So you will put here M, 2, and the third is N. Next, fourth is R, and after that which one? T. So we have properly arranged here. D, doctor the first one, and the month will come the second. The next is the name, and then red, and after the last one is teacher. Is that clear? So this is the way you have to arrange in an alphabetical order, friend, isn't it? Okay. Now come to the second rule. Okay, I'll read it for you. If the first letter of each word is the same, then we should look for the second letter. Now, in the first rule, we have learned that the word first letter will be different. Word का पहला letter ही different है, तो बहुत आसानी से हमने काम किया. Now, the second rule is that if the first letter of each word is same, you look at here, you will be understanding it very clearly. P, 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 P. So there are 5 words, but the first letter is same, that is P. So in this case, how you will arrange? Yes, look at here. You have to go with the second letter. Here E is coming, here L is coming, and here the second letter is R, and here the second letter is A, and here the second letter is I. Okay, so you have to underline the second letter if the first letters of the words are same. Now listen here. First is A, second is E, third is I, and the fourth is L, and the fifth is R. Now you have to arrange it very properly. It's very easy. Party, pen, pill, plant, provide. Is that clear, children? Now let's go with the third rule of the alphabetical order of words. So the third rule says that if the second letter is also the same, then we should look for the third letter. We have learned that if the first letter are different, then how you have to arrange it. Okay. Secondly, we have learned that if the first letter are same, okay, if the first letter of each word is the same, then how will you arrange? You will choose the second letter of the word. Okay. Now again one more question is that if the first letter and the second letter is same, then what will you do? Then you have to underline the third letter. Okay. You have to underline. Here you see N, starting with EN. So the first two alphabets are similar. So now we have to go with the third letter, a third alphabet. Here is V, and here it is C, and here it is R, and here it is L, and here it is C. So we are just arranging it. First, C comes first in the alphabet, isn't it? And the second, L. Then the next is comes under R. So it is third one. And the fourth one is T. And the fifth one is V. So we have arranged in this manner. Encourage, enlighten, enrich, enrich, envelope. I hope you all understood the chapter 1, alphabetical order of words. If you have any doubts, you may ask in the subject query group. Ma'am will be helping you to find out the solution. And this homework, this exercise you have to do on the same day, and you have to send it to me. And now let's go with the chapter 2. Okay. Chapter 2 name is Descendants. What is the name of chapter 2, children? Descendants. Okay. Now for a while you just keep away your books. Okay. आप अपने बुक्स को साइड में रखें और what मैम इज टेलिंग यू प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड इट केयरफुली. मैम जो आपको समझाना चाहती है उन्हें प्लीज ध्यान से आप समझें. ओके. So what is the name of the second chapter, children? Descendants. Now tell me, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. So what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. Okay. Group of words, you know that, isn't it? Shabdon ka samuh. Then when the group of words coming together, it will make or it will give you complete sense or complete meaning. Okay. So I hope you all understood the definition of sentence. Sentence is a group of words that make complete sense or complete meaning. Now, okay, you need to remember some of the points concerning are related with the sentence. First one, okay. A sentence always starts with a capital letter. Listen here. A sentence always starts with which letter? Small letter, capital letter. So which letter it should start? It should always start with a capital letter. Now the second point you need to remember that it always ends with a full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark. Okay. So it should start with a capital letter and it must end with a full stop, a question mark or an exclamation mark. Now one more thing, listen here carefully. If some sentences starting with capital letters and ending with a full stop, but there is no meaning, then will you take it as a sentence? No, you should not consider it as a sentence. Okay. Listen here. It should make complete sense. Okay. And a sentence can be short or long. So two types of sentences can be. It can be short. Examples come here. Go there, run fast. These are the short sentences. And the second is long sentences. Example, I'm a good girl, I'm a good boy, I'm an intelligent student. Is that clear? That's all long sentence with complete meaning. So once again, let me revise what is a sentence. Everyone say along with me. आपको भी मैम के साथ साथ बोलना है, ठीक है? बोलो सब लोग. Everyone say, a sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. Okay, once again say a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Now the second thing is that we said we have to keep in mind four things. We need to remember four things. What are they? First, a sentence should start with a capital letter. So a sentence always starts with a capital letter and it always ends with a full stop or a question mark or a exclamation mark. And the third thing, if there is full stop and the capital letter is there, but it may not be the complete sentence. You know why? It should make complete sense or it should give you the complete meaning. Then only you can consider it as a complete sentence. And we have also learned that there can be short sentence and there can be long sentences. Now, I'll be going with the exercise. One or two examples I'll be making it clear and remaining I'll be sending as a PDF on your WhatsApp group. So understand it, do it carefully and check it with the original PDF file and you can learn it thoroughly. So the first exercise, rearrange these jumbled words in the correct order to make complete sense. Use capital letters, full stop or question mark wherever necessary. So this exercise we have already learned in the English first chapter. Yes, jumbled words को arrange करने का exercise हमने English first का chapter में भी learn किया था. Subject, verb plus object. Is it clear? Okay. Boy, stupid are you. So here are some jumbled words are given. Now you have to arrange it in this way. Okay. Subject, verb and object. Now boy is also a subject and you also a subject. Now how will you make it sure? You have to make the sentence properly. So which one will come first? You. Then the helping verb are a stupid boy. This comes under an object. Okay. Once again, you are a stupid boy. Okay. Now remaining exercise you do by yourself. Then check it with match it with the original PDF answer file. Okay. Now come to the B exercise. It's very easy. There are some of the words given there. What you have to do is using that particular word, you have to make new sentences your own. Ma'am will be giving some of the examples, but you may write your own sentences also. Example, look at here on the board. First one, I am. Okay, well, first is what is I am. By using I am, you have to make a new sentence. So for example, I wrote here, I am going to school. So what is the sentence I have wrote here? I am going to school. In the same way, you may make your own sentences, but it should give complete meaning and the answer should be correct. Okay, children. Now come to the page number 12. Exercise C. Put a tick mark for the correct sentences. Okay. What do you have to do here? There are so many sentences. 10 sentences are given there. You have to put tick mark wherever the sentences are correct. Now here in the board, I wrote two examples. First is bring some juice. कुछ juice लेकर आओ. Next, teacher is chalk writing. Is it a correct sentence? Teacher is chalk writing. Teacher chalk writing कर रहे हैं. Is that correct? Otherwise, you have to say teacher is writing with the chalk. That will be correct sentence. So bring some juice is the correct sentence. So I did tick. Teacher is chalk writing is a wrong sentence. So I put that cross. So you have to do C exercise in this manner. I hope that you all have been understood these two chapters, the alphabetical order as well as the sentences. Now, if you may have any doubt, please ask on the query group. Ma'am will be happy to find out the solution and try to do these all exercise by yourself. After doing, you may be checking with the original answer PDF file. Is it clear? Okay, so children, take care, do your homework daily and attend the online classes regularly. Stay home, stay safe.